And I'm speaking to women who are fond of leaving their marriages because the husband cannot provide. So they look for another man who can provide. Man has never been a provider. God is our provider. Or you think if your husband lost his job, man too will not lose his. People lose jobs, left, right, things happen. And she gives an ultimatum. I've given you 3 months. I cannot keep feeding a full-grown man. In the next 3 months, you have not found a job, please look for another house. That's a woman telling her husband.
Oh, Jesus.
I know of a situation a woman said that. 3 kids, they're blessed with 3 kids. Both had good jobs. The husband lost his because companies go under. Is it? Yeah? 3 months, this guy is still struggling in the house. Do you know how it's difficult to eat a food that a woman has bought?
Oh, no.
Don't think when these men eat, they eat freely. In their minds is, how can I eat a food that a woman has done what? Is bought? It troubles them because they were created to provide for family. So for him to sit jobless and eat breakfast, lunch, supper that wife has provided, you think they're comfortable. They also just sit. They sit a setter that you're bringing. They're thinking. And if God has not opened a way yet, it will be so unfair for you to ask them out of the house. So she tells this boy, imagine me, I'm tired of feeding you as a man. Your fellow men are feeding families. I can't keep you for another 3 months. You have 3 months. If you cannot find a job, please just look for some other place. So this boy moved out of the house. It is his sisters that have been taking care of him. Guess what? 3 years down the line, he lands on a job. A job. He lands on the job. Okay, job. The job. This guy has what we call the job. Then this woman came back and said, Atisi, we can talk. We have children to raise. My food. We talk. How do you begin to talk? When finally God blesses your husband with the job, how do you begin to talk now? What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
This is Legrand. Legrand is making it happen.
Because you thought marriage was about money. You thought marriage was comfortable seats and a big double-door fridge. You'll be shocked that people with all those things, but they are still not peaceful in what? Marriage. They're not. Marriage is not about the seats and cars we have. If you can find Christ in your marriage, it is forever peaceful because you have the Prince of Peace within your what? Your marriage. Don't quit. There is nothing God cannot handle in this world. Nothing. He handles everything. The reason primary for marriage is companionship. There's a difference between reason and purpose. Because after we have become good companions, what next? Life ends? No. Is that I'll see to it my husband sees heaven. I'll see to it my children see heaven. So if you want your husband to come back because you want someone to help you pay rent and school fees, God will tell you, no, I'm not bringing him back. Because those are things that I can provide for you. Even without your husband, widows will tell you God is providing. Because when you think those in the kitchen, some attack marriage. They eat every day. If your reason for your husband to come back is food, rent, school fees, your understanding is narrow. But if you understand marriage as a mission field, the salvation of your husband, God, bring him back that he may see you when you come. He will come. He will come. But food. Yeah, food, kataini nyalong your food. You can't buy food. And I'm speaking to women who are fond of leaving their marriages because the husband cannot provide. So they look for another man who can provide. Man has never been a provider. God is our provider. Or you think if your husband lost his job, man too will not lose his. His is intact. People lose jobs left, right. Things happen. And she gives an ultimatum. I've given you 3 months. I cannot keep feeding a full-grown man. In the next 3 months, you have not found a job, please look for another house. That's a woman telling her husband.
Oh my God. This is Legrand. Legrand is making it happen.